Peace and blessings, and welcome to the Mic Council. Not only is the Mic Council the show that brings you the truth about hip hop, let me tell you who we are. In hip hop, everyone has an opinion, but not everyone has a seat at the table. This is where voices meet, where the culture gets context, and decisions are debated and not rushed. Welcome to the Mic Council. We are culturally driven with no skips. I'd like to introduce you to the staff of this endeavor we have right here. I'm Karev, a heritage hip hop. And next to me in the middle of the screen is
DJ Kawan J Media. What's good, everybody?
What's going on, everybody? My name is Seek, representing the Hello Effect podcast. I don't got my down there, but represent the Hello Effect podcast. Welcome, everybody. How y'all doing today?
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, today not only are we going to talk about what's relevant to the culture, we're going to bring you into the minds of the men who want to not only protect hip-hop culture, we are culturally driven, which means all conversations on this show is about the music, the culture, and keeping it not only fresh, but also being able to give it off to the people that will come after us and keep this culture going. But before we get into this, Kawan, what is hip-hop culture to you, and why must we keep it together?
Man, hip hop culture, bro. It's been there since I was a baby, right? So it's one of those things that I always say it did a lot for me. It got me through a lot of hard times. So I want to give back to it and leave it better in a place than when I first found it. So that's what I typically like to do, man. Every time I touch hip hop or I'm a part of hip hop, I want to leave it in a better place after I'm done with it.
Seek, what about you?
Hip hop is my life. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, for anybody that know me personally, I started doing music as an artist as a young kid. I didn't know where it came from other than God. Like, you understand what I'm saying? And it's been my journey ever since. I'm 41 years old, and every day I give back. I wake up every day and do the thing that I'm doing to give back to the culture, which is the community. You know what I mean? And I feel like I don't want to say all, but many people was take, and wasn't giving back. So my contributions is to continue to give back. Thank you.
Shout out to Candid House Photo in the comments. Shout out to Notes 82 in the comments. And shout out to Daddy Rich, my man.
What's goody? I see y'all. What's up, everybody? How y'all feeling tonight? Happy Sunday. Happy New Year too.
Happy Black History Month.
Oh yeah. Hey. Most importantly, hello.
Yeah, so that's right. So just to let y'all know, we about to get in to this conversation. So before we do that, I'd like to congratulate everybody for watching this, because this is the first simulcast I've ever done. For real. Look, you're on Heritage Hip Hop, whether you're on DJ Kawan's page or the Hello Effect podcast page. We all in this together. So please make sure you drop a comment, because your comments are going to be seen everywhere. Subscribe to each other's pages. Let's start to build this community the right way, and we're going to get into what we like to call no skips. And those skips is us tackling the things that we like to talk about on each show. And the first thing we want to talk about is Imagine That, what's going on with Master Appeal now. Master Appeal had an exceptional run with the Legend Has It run with the 7 albums of the artist that you see me and K1 talk about like last week or a week ago, right? And now Mass Appeal is throwing out to the fans. Since you love hip hop, you could pick whatever rapper or producers that you want to see do work, and they're going to see if they can make it happen. Let me ask you gentlemen something. Is hip hop fun again? Because we got Imagine That happening, and they're putting the power into the people's hands to ask them what they want. What do you think?
I feel like hip hop was always fun, you know what I mean? But I feel like we gave the wrong influence to the people. We didn't share the love. Like, I felt like once that new wave came in, like the drill, we just left it there. Like, we didn't like have anything in the middle. Like, what about you, Kawan?
Yeah, no, I think it's always been fun from an underground standpoint. I'm always amazed on how dope. It's a lot of dope underground MCs and FMCs and underground R&B. But I think as far as on a commercial level, I think Mass Appeal is bringing that fun factor back of, you know, they just letting the artists be the artists and create, and they getting out the way. You know what I mean? I think me and Karev touched on it, like with last year when they dropped all those albums, all of those joints came out on time. It was a great, you know, each album had their own piece of life to it. That was pretty dope about it, and it seems like they picking up from there, man. And you know, it's fun to see stuff like that, and it's fun to actually see the artists be artists and not let the politics of the labels get in the way anymore.
I'm gonna keep it real with you though. What we did since we were kids, like, yo, what if your Pac got together on a track, or
That's a fact.
Nas didn't beef and they did this together? What if we got that Snoop and we got that Snoop and Nas album that we supposed to get together? Now people are able to see their dreams come true potentially. And what I like about it the most is because I've been filling out cards like almost every day. I don't know about y'all.
For sure.
But,
for sure.
but the best thing about it is they didn't give us people to pick from. We are able to build our own dream collaboration and make it happen. Who have y'all wanted to see work together?
Can I make a good point real quick? I respect the fact that they put everything out on time. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Because i.e. we was waiting for the Dr. Dre shit for how long? and did we and did we ever get the Lil Wayne and Juelz Santana project? I can't feel my face. Like, you understand what I'm saying? But who I love to see on a dream collab, I'm gonna go with. I want to see Nas. I don't know if y'all gonna like this. I want to see Nas and Ron Browns. You know what I mean? Because I feel like if he made that one of the arguably the best diss songs in hip hop, why you ain't just do a whole project together? Because you had to have chemistry to go crazy on that production. Like, you understand what I'm saying? So that's what I want to see.
Word. I did my first one I did, man, because I always wanted to see this. I wanted a Nas and Cormega project produced by Large Pro and Havoc. I thought that would have been a dope. I think to me that would have been my Queensbridge finest album. You know what I'm saying? If they would have did that.
Yo, I am absurd, yo. I am like going crazy on this. But you know what I did? I wanted to put the underground people with the mainstream people. I want to see hip hop heal, and I want to see us come together some type of way. Because some are going to be up here as mainstream artists, and some may not. But if it's a culture, we should have a lyricist lounge where everybody get together. The comedians had Carolines, where a known comedian come and do a set, and the upcoming comedians be with them. Listen, yo, I'll put Notes 82 with Sky Zoo, Billion Man Rebellion with damn Alchemist. I want to see Bad Seed and Ghostface Killer with a Murder Megs beat or Stan Ipkiss beat, Stress Rock beat, Kawan beat. Like, I'm out here really trying to get people talking because it's easy to say Nas. I put Nas, Cool G Rap and all that, and that's cool. But there are so many great artists on that underground all over the place that I want to see what everybody's dream track is. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna ask you, see, you can make a dream track dead or alive, since this Imagine That did it. Who would you want to see that will make the number one thing for you? You just go crazy. Like, that's gonna be your song.
Like, you talking about which artist and producer?
Yeah, artist, producer.
Let me see. Damn. That's hard to be honest with you, because it's like music ain't been the same in years. Like, you understand what I'm saying? And I could just go grab like one of the legends, like, but I can't say Jay-Z, like, cause I'm done with them already. Like, you understand what I'm saying? If I'm being honest, you know what I mean? I'm done with all like the legends. So, and I'm done with all the older producers too, really. If you want me to be really honest with you, I want to see like some of the younger cats get together with probably some of the OG producers. Like, you understand what I'm saying? But like some trying to make some of these like older rappers, I don't know. That's just me personally.
I actually did this one too, man. My brother Lindo up there in Canada, he's a dope MC. I call him the king of slow flow because he takes his time with his rhymes. But I can hear Lindo and my man, and one of my favorite producers is Alchemist. I can hear them doing something together because Alchemist got those abstract beats. So I would love to hear Lynn rock on a Uncle Al track.
Let me say something real quick. I just thought about it in the back of my head. I'm gonna add this: Papoose and Premier. I want to see that. I want to see that.
Because a lot of people don't like Premier beats anymore. They're shitting on
Nah,
Premier.
I'm talking about. I'm talking about.
What you think?
Not. No, I want to say this. I ain't talking about like Premier. You got a whole bunch of shit in the stash. Bring Papoose and Premier and they cook together. That's what I'm talking about. I want to see that chemistry. You can't give me some shit that you've been had in the stash for 20 years. Nah, hell no. Yeah, so
you know what my dream track of all time would be, y'all? It wouldn't even be hip hop necessarily. I would love to hear Marvin Gaye, Sam Cooke, and Dr. Dre.
Damn.
I love to take some of that posthumous, because some of my favorite MCs and stuff are probably pretty much dead. I mean, I'm growing with the indie artists now. Like, shout out to the Bad Seed. He's one of my favorite. Stress Rock, Notes 82, E the Mad Assassin. It's so many y'all. D Bridges, just to name a few. It's too many y'all. Don't get on. I ain't trying to hear that shit. Yeah. But I'm telling you, if I could get a Conway and Sean Price, I mean, like, you talking bar work. If I could get another Sean Price, Illa G, Conway, or can I get my man Stress with 38 Special?
Yo, I want to hear.
That's what I'm looking for. I want to go back to that essence, man. I mean, that's my dream. Imagine that got me dreaming. Not just I want to see this person. I'm being creative right now, and it makes me excited because I haven't felt this way since before Month of the Man, before the commission. Like now, this is like the Justice League could come together in hip hop and make something. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Yeah, for sure. I can see. I can see if it's too many options, bro. It's like this is when you literally get the pen and pad and you write this down, just because it's too many off the head to go with, man. Just because they opening up this opportunity of, like you said, what if, man? This is our Marvel moment right here. What if?
Shout out to Push Buttons.
What's good, man?
What's going on with you? Hey, Seek, let me ask you a question when it comes to Imagine That. I always ask artists, who would you like to work with, and who would you whose sound you like to be featured on? What collaborations do you think hip hop needs to either evolve or survive into the next millennium, century, whatever?
They need somebody that's gonna make beats that people could dance off. You know what I mean? Because I ain't hear like a good, happy, like a party vibe song. Like I said, it been nothing but the shoot 'em up, bang, bang, all that stuff. We need something like that to keep people dancing. You know what I mean? So I say, my bad. The producer, like maybe a Jazzy Faye, you know what I mean? Because what happened to like Atlanta? Like I don't feel they usually had like them party records. Or the dance or the dance record. With them at, we need that.
K1, what you think?
I think if you want to get the people, like you said, get the people up and partying and moving on to the next generation. He's never talked about a lot, but I would love to hear DJ Quick work with somebody who's young. Just because Quick has a knowledge and he's done a lot of. He's not credited for a lot of work of a lot of your hits that we have out here. You know what I'm saying? And I think Quick would be a good ambassador to move the culture forward on some positive vibe stuff. You know what I mean? I think if we want to go positive vibes, you probably want to go to LA for that because they still kind of keep that culture going. You know what I mean?
So then let me plug this. I think the reason why hip hop has disappeared is because R&B disappeared. Because when we got some of our best music. I always wanted the best of both worlds with Mary and Nas. Now, I always wanted that album. Or people want Lauryn Hill and Nas, whatever.
I was about to say that.
That would be very good. I would like to see, like, it was always somebody rapping with somebody singing a hook. I want somebody to sing again with a rapper coming in. Because think about it. What was Mary J. Blige with Smith & Wesson? What is that SZA and Kendrick thing? People want them to do an album together. I think if they did that, we would see Imagine That in real time, because now we're getting to see people come together and they're going to mix the genres, and it's going to bring the love of the music, not just the commodity of new music out. All right, that's what's up. that we could possibly get music that lives on. You know what I'm saying? Yo, let's
True
go to the
that.
comments before y'all speak. Push button said, well, he was speaking on this. I'm sure this generation don't dance in clubs because of fear of being recorded and actually having fun.
True that. True that. Yeah.
And Notes 82 said he wants to see Pete Rock and Jid get together. That'd be interesting.
That'd be fly. Yeah, that'd be fly. Dope.
Can I speak on like the R&B thing real quick?
Please.
I feel like it. I feel like R&B disappeared because people started allowing like people like Future, Young Thug to sing on hooks instead of going to get real R&B singers. Like, you understand what I'm saying? I don't know if that was like because the budget or something like that, or I don't know what it was, but they was like, damn, we not getting on nobody hook, so because y'all allowing Future to sing a whole damn song.
Well, we got Rod Wave and shit like that. Like that stuff, I don't like that shit. If y'all like it, that's what's up. I have no disrespect for these gentlemen, but you know what I'm gonna keep it real. When companies start putting out that women are too expensive and they don't want women artists as much because of the hair, the makeup, the wardrobes, and all that. Now that we got AI, I'm especially against this AI shit where men are becoming women to sing on tracks and shit. They find their inner woman and not go to the women. I think
that's crazy.
Dangerous shit. So when you have all the older singers saying they want black music but don't want black people singing it, and now you got K-pop and all this other shit. If we don't protect the integrity of our expression, we will kill the art of sound. And we already see it. And I'm telling you, when Mary J. Blige is gone, when SZA is gone, what we gonna have Tatumi and Timbaland, robotic Asian girl doing this all day singing, and the people gonna think that shit hot? It's not.
Yeah. That's what I say. I say that all the time. I'm like, we got to stop just inviting everybody to the barbecue, man. We can't be as accepting to people to come on in and basically jack us for our culture. You know what I mean? We really need to start having these gatekeepers again. You know what I'm saying? Just because, like you said, K-pop and all this other stuff, and they're basically Jodeci, you know what I'm saying, or TLC, you know what I'm saying, and you know, and it's even documented that, and I've seen like NSYNC has even said that they got their inspiration based off of Boys to Men, you know what I'm saying. So
everything comes from us, respectfully. I mean, no disrespect to nobody, but everything comes from us. Let's go in the comments real quick. He said, I feel you, but Chris Brown got the singing on lock, but it's so saturated. Yeah, anything Chris Brown touches magic, man. Like, go to Chris Brown. He just sound different on everything. I don't even care, man. Chris Brown, one of them goats, man. Like, we need more R&B singers that's not trying to be Chris Brown. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Be yourself. That's another problem. Like, everybody that's trying to hop on that money grab, I'm gonna sound now that shit is over. That shit is dead already, yo. Be unique. This the perfect time to be original and unique because, like you said, it's no more gatekeepers. So if you unique and you consistent, you're gonna win. Promise you.
So let me ask you this: is there an R&B singer that you think should be elevated that's out right now that people may or may not know about that you listen to?
Yo, this go on my IG, the Hella Effect. Now I'm being serious. I follow I don't even say a million because I got a million followers, but a ton of them, at least a dozen of them. And I won't even lie. They actually sound great, amazing. Like, you understand what I'm saying? And they pretty much consistent. They ain't one of these people that, yo, I just dropped the song 4 years ago. No, they wake up every day and do this shit. So check them out. I don't know specific page, but tap in.
K1, how about you? Is there any singers that you listen to?
Yeah, man, it's a sister up in New York, man. Her name is Leah Hinton. She's really dope, man. She's jazzy vibes. You know what I'm saying? She got the look, the dark skinned sister, afro, you know what I'm saying? Reminds you of like a mix between Ella Fitzgerald and you know, who else you could think of from that time period. Really soulful, man. She's really, really dope and real respectful and just a real cool person to be around. I had a chance to interview her a few times and she's just real good soul, man. So she's definitely one of those ones to look for. Leah Hinton, really dope R&B artist.
Yeah, definitely gonna follow her.
I'm not an R&B guy. I need R&B now because a lot of people out here are garbage as hell, and I don't want to hear. So if you are a good R&B artist, make sure you come and check out Heritage Hip Hop, DJ K1, and the Hello Effect podcast. And shout out to my man Nas the Romantic. He is the host of A&N and R&B, and he's going to be on here with us one day.
Okay.
Believe me.
Okay.
Okay. Y'all rocking with the 3 right now, though. But shout out to October London. He's like, I like October London a lot. Like, he has very good music. Push Button Producer says LMA has a new song that's fire.
I'm gonna tap in. I'm gonna check it out.
I mean, shout out to them.
What's the name of it? What's the name of it? You don't mind?
What's the name of that LMA new song? Shout out to Jason Tatum. He produced her old album that's about to come out.
You know where he do beats?
He do her. That's her man.
I know that. I mean, that's her husband, right?
You know what I'm saying? But they keeping the money in the family. Salute to them.
But I want to know if that would. But I still would like to know if that's one of his passions. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's wide open right now. Anybody could do music, so why not? You know what I'm saying?
It's kind of wild because I think Conductor is nominated for a Grammy for R&B artist. He done did all this hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of fly too.
That's
where the money at? They're going where the money at.
And shout out to Karma. If y'all know Karma, she's from New Jersey. Karma has some good music out right now. At the end of the day,
Karma Carms.
The Mike Council not only shouts out these industry people, we shout out the independent people too. So all independent artists, if you're watching this, look, you want to get on the Heritage Hip Hop, DJ K1, Seek, the Hello Effect podcast, or this, come see us. We are ready to do business, and our platforms are the shit. So connect with us, and you're going to get the best of the best and not a bullshit interview about who panties is wet. Who got to be ain't doing that? We really going out there representing for you, the artist. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to close out the Imagine That with any final words?
Nah, I think it's dope. I can't wait to see after they do this phase of it where it goes next. I'm real excited to see what rappers they pull out of their hat, because I feel like it's gonna be some dope music and collaborations coming out of this, and I feel like it's gonna be a good look for the indies, honestly.
See?
Yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do some research, because I would love to know who's behind picking these collaborations, because they dope. You know what I mean? I want to know like the hip hop history and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna do that.
So we're gonna take it to the streets. Who do you want to see on your Imagine That? Make the banner that they have on Mass Appeal's website. Tag us in your post and tag Mass Appeal, because what they're doing is they're using this to get us ready for the next drop that they have. And if they're trying to make these things happen, you never know. You might get that dream collab you want instead of getting that dream. That other collab that we're forced to get, like another Nas Jay-Z song that nobody really wants.
Hell no, nope, none of that. We don't want that. Keep that.
All right, Professor the DJ is in here. Peace.
What's good? What's good? Fleet, that's Fleet.
Hey, family, what's good? All right, so let's go to our next topic, gentlemen. J. Cole's back. Do you give a damn?
No. Too late. Too late, man. We don't care about it, yo. Go wherever you was hiding at, continue to hide respectfully, because I'm a fan of hip hop. Like, you understand what I'm saying? At the end of the day, if we in this battle thing, you win it. Win, lose, or fucking draw, you in this shit, and you gave up like a wimp. Like I was a fan of you, but I wasn't a diehard fan. Like I wasn't that person that was checking for J. Cole, but if he had something, I would go listen to it. And another thing, fuck all them industry freestyles. Drop some real music. Drop an album, a project. That's all. I ain't mad no more. I ain't mad no more.
Yeah, I've been pretty consistent with Cole's career and his music. It doesn't move me to the point where I go run and listen to it. I'll kind of peep it here and there type of thing. And I listened to this mixtape, and it was cool. Like, it was cool hearing DJ Clue, you know what I'm saying, shout out and all that stuff. But I'm like sick, man. It didn't move me to the point where I was in a hurry to listen to Cole, and I'll just listen to it whenever I listen to it. I'm not. When he drops his new album, I'll just get on it whenever it's time to, if nothing else going on. But I'm heavy indie and underground, so it'll be a while before I probably get to it.
Let me say something real quick. I'm going to cut you off. I just want to say one thing about Clue. He ain't need to be on it, yo. Like, stop it. Leave that shit in the past. It's like going to get flexed. People done all that shit. It's corny. That's another thing. It's corny. Like,
Yeah.
I ain't mad no more. I ain't mad no more. Go ahead.
I'll stay angry, bro. I mean, but nah, like, yo, I look forward to J. Cole. J. Cole is my favorite one out of the so-called big three.
Mhm.
And I like to hear J. Cole rap. He has something to say. That's
Not Kendrick though.
Huh?
Not Kendrick. He don't got nothing to say.
He say some shit, but Kendrick's not the better rapper. Kendrick has a better flow.
No, we gotta flip a coin or something like that. I can't agree with that.
Hey man, his own. You know what I'm saying? But I personally like J. Cole.
I got you.
Rhyming more, and that first the track 2, this 2 song about Remy rapping his life in reverse. I enjoyed that because that shows artistry. Now, to me, Kendrick is the better artist, but J. Cole is the better barbarian. Kendrick has incredible different techniques. J. Cole, I don't hear the techniques.
I can't agree with you on that. I mean, that's your opinion.
Hey,
but I can't agree. Yeah, I get you though. Honestly, I'm gonna let you talk. My bad.
That's what it's all about. That's the council. We talked about this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it just don't move me, man.
What you
It just
think?
don't move me. It just don't move me like that. Like him. I mean, Kendrick too. I don't. Both of them don't move me like that. For me, it just don't. You know, I'm like, oh, that's cool. Like I get the same. For me, I get the same reaction with both of them. To be honest with you.
For Kendrick,
I mean, I could agree. I used to agree with you on that, but now after he pulled that stunt, me personally, how much I love hip hop, now you lost brownie points. I don't want to hear you now, yo. I really don't.
Okay, so then you know what? That brings up another topic I wanted us to talk about on another show. But because y'all are here dropping this knowledge with us on the Heritage Hip Hop channel, the Hello Effect channel, and DJ K1 channel, let's talk some real shit. Kendrick Lamar did something to make himself relevant that no other rapper has done in a long time, and that's anthem. Now, the anthem represents hip hop culture, and not like us is an anthem, but it's an anthem for the West, and that endorses him to the culture. Do you think with Drake and J. Cole just making music and not making anthems, they have distanced themselves behind him because they weren't artists who thought about the culture? They're just rhyming. What do you think?
Oh, so to me, this is my personal opinion on anthems. I think the people choose the anthems, not the labels. I think the streets create that. I think we're the ones who make it an anthem. It's not put money behind it and throw it on the radio. Because if you think about all the big joints like Hip Hop Hooray, if you think about Juicy, if you think about, Not Like Us, even Quiet Storm, those are like anthem joints, right? Shook Ones. The labels didn't push those to be anthems. A lot of those joints were probably just like B-side records that the people love so much and it was undeniable. So I think, because I know we had the conversation, is the anthem dead? And I would say it just depends on what the streets say, to be honest with you. It's not that artists go in the studio saying, I want to make a hit, because I think when they do that, that's when they mess up. It's because they're trying to make a hit compared to just make good music and let the people decide, you know what I mean? So just my 2 cents on the anthem. I feel like the streets and the people decide if it's an anthem or not.
Nah, I could definitely agree with you on that, you know what I mean? But I feel like when it came to Not Like Us, the streets did pick it because it was a battle and everybody was locked in, like full circle. But then I feel like Drake was having that legal battle, so the system kind of gave an extra push to make sure that shit went out of here. But I definitely agree with you. The street does make the anthem, no matter who it's from. It could be from a nobody, you know what I mean, to a somebody. Like, so that's my take on anthem. And we do need anthems. We do.
I think Not Like Us really popped off when he had to pop up. That's when it really, what I'm saying? Because he kept running it back and kept running it back and kept running it back. And I think that's what made it really, really jump off the scales, was when that happened. Because the people felt that. When the people feel it, Drake couldn't do anything past that point. He could have put out 50 diss records after that. It wouldn't have worked. You know what I mean?
Word. Then the system gave him the Super Bowl. It's like, fuck it, give it to him. It's over. It's over. It was over after that.
So wait, let me do this. J. Cole he's walking with the people doing protests. He's giving away money. He's doing all this stuff that puts him in the eyesight of the people.
Mhm.
If J. Cole had an anthem, would he be a more higher regarded artist in your opinion?
I don't know. J. Cole, he just he never, I feel like me personally peaked his full potential. Like I feel like he just boxed himself in to a certain audience. Like you understand what I'm saying? Like even though he had commercial success, but when it comes to J. Cole, did he ever have an anthem in your opinion? And what was it? That's what I'm saying. Like, and what you say once again, the streets decide that.
Yeah.
But what would his anthem be? Because all J. Cole is known for is hot bars and stealing songs. When it comes to, guest appearances, look at Johnny P's Caddy.
Yeah.
Nobody know Benny's verse at all. They know J. Cole.
Yeah.
Oh, you say stealing songs in a good way?
Yeah, in a good way. Yeah.
So Cole basically.
We ain't talking about that.
But so Cole basically went the big pun route, right? Remember when pun was on all of those features and for that first year before the album dropped? So by the time Pun album dropped, you know what I'm saying, he just needed like one good decent hit at that point. But he was on so many features, bro. It's kind of like that's what Cole was. Cole gets on these features and he kills. So it's like when the album drops, he kind of gets a little leeway because if the project's not too solid, you can say, well, he gave us 25 features prior to this, you know what I'm saying? So he good.
Yeah, that's a cop out.
Yeah.
Yo, this man says he's the best and he didn't battle. Now let me ask y'all a question, because this is some real shit. We on the council, y'all. We're gonna talk this hip hop tonight.
Yeah.
Hold on, who the best and then battle? Who said that?
Who's the best and did not battle?
I thought you said somebody said that.
Cole
about to get there right now. Thank you for the segue. Okay. So people always talk about the GOAT. What is your criteria to be the GOAT? And arguably, could J. Cole be called the GOAT and you be okay with it?
Hell no, he can't be called the GOAT. If we talk about GOATs, are we talking about era? Like, be more specific with that question. What we basing off the GOATs?
Well, first, what defines somebody to be the GOAT to you? What is your criteria on being the GOAT?
Damn near 99%. I'm being out. Yeah, 99%. You got to be, if we talking about rapping, you got to be able to write your own stuff. Like, you understand what I'm saying? You got to be able to hop on R&B records. You got to be a good business person. You know what I mean? You got to be able to put people on. You know what I mean? What else?
You got to be battle tested, bro. You got to be battle tested.
That too. Yeah, exactly.
You got to be battle tested. Even if you lose, you still gotta earn those stripes.
You can't run from a feed. You can't run from a feed.
Yeah.
So that's what makes J. Cole not the GOAT to you. He ran from the battle, because everything else you say he did. He
never had in my opinion, like I said, I'm not a Cole fan. To me, he never had like a 10 album to me. All his albums to me been like a 7 or 7.5. That's my opinion. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like,
all right, wait, let's go to the comments. Push button.
I might have shocked you, but that's my opinion. That's all I said. I don't want to offend nobody. It's my opinion.
No, offend. I want you to. Push button producer said Rakim is the best who didn't battle. Yes, he did battle. He battled EPMD. And they all right.
And is it on YouTube that we can see that?
Yeah. Follow the leader. That was about EPMD. Smack me and I smack you back. You know. And shout out to my man Freaker, Daddy Rich. He said, I agree. What era are you talking, or just the GOAT? Well, here's the thing. Because hip hop has eras, it don't matter. Because if I'm from this era, I'm not going to have an understanding of Nas in totality unless I study music. So if I just go by my era of music, it was trendy, then I would know this era. I was born in the late 70s. So I had the privilege of seeing hip hop elevate through the years. And some people have not. Some people are just turning 30 or something now. They know Kendrick, Drake, Cole, and Future. That's their big four. You know what I'm saying? So in actuality, the reason why I asked this is because I believe there's a criteria to what makes somebody arguably your GOAT or the GOAT or whatever you say a GOAT is. What is your criteria to be the GOAT? Before I give mine, Kawan, you want to do yours or you want me to go?
Yeah, like I said, battle tested is one for me. Definitely longevity. You know what I mean? Because you gotta have those albums that may not have hit like they did, and you be able to bounce back from it. You know what I'm saying? Um, like you said, man, you got to be able to put yourself in a situation to where you can probably put other people on too. And I don't mean like sign them to your label, but just like co-sign somebody and show them that this is the next man up. You know what I mean? So,
Yep.
and most of it is just longevity, bro. Consistent. Like like to me, my goat is Nas. You know what I'm saying? I'm unapologetically Queens all day, and but his skill level, his skill set has not fell off throughout this whole career. You know what I'm saying? Now the beats are another thing, but as far as his skill set, what he's done for the culture, constantly, consistently teaching lessons in his music, constantly trying to put people on, constantly just trying to do positive things for the culture. And now he's in his legacy building phase, or he's been in his legacy building phase where he's doing the stuff with mass appeal. So that's just for me, man. Like I said, you come into the game one way, and when you get in your elder states in your career, you're giving back to it so you can leave it in a better place. That's who I choose as my GOAT. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna keep it real, yo. The GOAT in hip hop to me is Nas, hands down.
Mm-hmm.
But people know I always say Redman is my favorite rapper, right? And even in studying New Jersey hip hop, I found people just as nasty as Redman, if not. But Redman is industry known, so I always go with Red, Tretch, etc. Right? But let me tell y'all something. For me to be the GOAT, you have to have a classic album, at least one. You have to kill features so that people talked about you in a range of artistry, not just, he was the East Coast and just did East Coast shit. You had to be an R&B, whatever. You had to be all over the place, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not only that, you had to stand the test of time. Your music had to be a tent pole. Like somebody goes to your album to say that this happened, and they see the ramifications, the butterfly effect of you doing that music, right?
Mm-hmm.
And here's the most important part. You have to be culturally relevant to the point where we talk about you as not only that you rap, but we talk about you because you've affected the culture in a way where it went outside of the music, not just in music.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The battles, sure, that's a part of hip hop because you got a battle to get on. You have to stand out. And my generation, where you was corny, people punched you in your mouth. When you was on somebody else's song, you had to stand out or you had no business being there.
Mm-hmm.
Why J. Cole can't be the GOAT to me is the simple fact, what are we going to say about him outside the culture? Because everybody going to say J. Cole can rap. People say Forest Hills Drives is a classic because he had no guest appearances on it. But that's what hip-hop was at the beginning, so that's lazy.
Hold up. Can I say something real quick? I was going to ask you, do he have a classic album? Because you said you're a J. Cole fan, so I want your honest opinion.
The closest album I could say he has to a classic is Forest Hills Drive.
Is it a classic?
I got to go back to it. Part of me would say yeah, part of me would say no.
We're going to talk about it on the next one then.
Yeah, part of me would say yeah, part of me would say no.
Okay.
We got some homework. We got some homework for next time.
Yeah. We all going to do it. We all going to do it together.
But what makes J. Cole not the GOAT is that his career is not going to be marked by, unless this album comes out, he come out with now as a classic. If it's not going to change the game in some type of way, J. Cole forever be known as the guy who did not battle, and that takes him out for the
Mm-hmm.
They throwing tomatoes at him at his show, like, you know what I mean, respectfully, like he better come ask somebody else, like, you know? Because he put so many people down, man, like,
yeah.
And I think that was a publicity stunt. Fat Joe talking about him because this was coming out, you know, he had to stir up some type of controversy. It didn't work, in my opinion.
Yeah. Whenever they do, and see, that's me, man. When it comes to the PR machine, man, that's why I get turned off a lot with a lot of the artists, man. They always try to stir up something to create a buzz for an album, and that's why I get off, man. That's why I check out when it comes to artists and their work and their music, man. Just put the record out and let the people decide. That's how I
Exactly.
Shout out
That's
to
a
50.
fact.
Shout out to 50. That's what y'all saying. Oh, shout out to Game. Who's the one who did
Both-
the best?
They both do. Same way, bro. When they start doing that, man, I get turned. I'm done. You know what I'm saying?
The Game name dropped too much for me, yo.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Cole can't name drop. So are you looking forward to this album at all? What's the final word? Yeah. Wait. Before we do that, what's the final word? Are we rocking with J. Cole? Yes or no?
I'm gonna listen to the album because respectfully, it's hip hop. I'm gonna give a chance for a person to give their art, and they should give me a chance to judge their art. Like, you understand what I'm saying? But for him being the once Cole that I looked at him, even though I wasn't a diehard fan, I don't look at him in the way, and I'm gonna keep it at that.
When is that coming out this week? Is that coming out Friday?
Thursday.
Okay. So he's a week before Chain Reaction drops, so I'll listen to it. I'll give it a listen.
Well, I'm personally looking forward to it because I want to give the man the opportunity to redeem himself. He's going to talk about the battle. He's going to talk about why. If he give me some funny ass shit like that's my friend and I don't want to and he do that after Drake dissed him after he stood next to him,
Yo,
I'm
nobody want to hear. That's
basketball.
old news, yo. Leave that shit in 2025, yo. That shit old news, yo. I don't want to hear about it. Talk about what you've been doing in your current life. You know what I mean? I don't want to hear about no old news. It's over, yo. That's like if somebody punched you last year, why you still think about that shit right now? You ran already. Like, you know what I mean? You ran from a fight.
That's the selling point. What is he going to say?
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
You had a black eye, you ain't do nothing. It was right there. You ran.
He got about 60 minutes worth of album to get to the point. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, it better change a lot of.
They're gonna dog walk him, yo. They're gonna dog walk him because everybody already in perspective, like, yo, what he got to. They probably thinking like you, Corella, what he got to say. But then if he ain't saying what they think he should say, they're gonna say that shit trash, yo. That's how that shit work. Because everybody got something already. Like, yo, they judge you off already. He ran from it. Like, what you going? Let me see what he talking. Oh, that shit trash.
Word.
But I'm gonna give it an honest ear, though. I'm gonna give it an honest ear.
Well, remember, expectations ruins hip hop. So I just want to hear the music. Like I said, that first song we heard had nothing to do with it. But that mixtape that came out, he talked about everybody who talked about him. So now I want to see if J. Cole, the artist, not the rapper, if J. Cole, the artist, since this is his last album, we heard that before from other people, Too Short, DJ Quick, Jay-Z, we heard that retirement shit before, but if this truly is his last album, I want to see if J. Cole's going out like an artist or is he going out like a sucker who could just rap real good. Niggas like that rap, we throw them change on the block because they be rapping for money. He can have you know what I'm saying?
He'll just be a really good rapper at the end of the day.
How was his mixtape though?
Good.
Like what you giving it? Rated out of 1 to 10?
8.
Wow, okay.
Easy 8. It's nostalgic. DJ Clue yelling, that's cool. But the bars, I give him an 8. He's rhyming. He's rapping on that. You know what I'm saying? All right, so go ahead. What you about to
I was about to say I want to hear like a Lloyd Banks mixtape. Like I don't want to hear no J. Cole mixtape. He ain't from that era, man. Like that's just my opinion. I don't get excited for them because you ain't really like when I think about hip hop, I think about the community, like people that really from that grimy. Like you understand what I'm saying? It's like, yo, I don't want to hear that shit from you now. Like definitely, you know what I mean? This talk about it. Was he talking about on a mixtape like trying to give knowledge? What was he talking about on that shit?
He was just rapping. Yeah.
Just like
at his
bars,
doubters,
like metaphors and all, like just throwing shit out like
4 songs. He
like
talked about how people doubt him, and now he's gonna come back and show him why he's the man. That's it. His art didn't get displayed, but you know what? You bring up an interesting point.
I guess
because part of being a GOAT is being comparable, right? You said you'd rather hear Lloyd Banks. We had 50 chime in on Lloyd Banks and Fab and said they're both the same person, lazy, can rap, but don't put no work in, do anything by themselves. Think about that.
I want to tell my point about it. If anybody knows 50, that's who 50 is, yo. I'm never taking 50 serious when it comes to shit like that. Everybody know the issue he got with Lloyd Banks, and the Lloyd Banks got an issue with him. So he gonna say that. You know what I mean? He don't even care. But Lloyd Banks, I just heard a freestyle from him. I'm gonna try to find and send it to you. It was on Flex, I think.
Yeah.
Look that shit up. He went crazy.
Yeah. Nah, Banks
That's what
Banks is my dude. Yeah, I still
I want to
rock
hear.
with
I want to hear Illuminati on some shit he's spitting.
Hey, yo, before we continue, we got royalty in the building. Shout out to the 17th Cypher and my sister Harmony Equality.
Queen, how you doing?
Peace. Sis, I love you. You know that. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate you.
Yeah,
But
Lloyd Banks.
you Banks all day over Fab, though?
Hell yeah, because Fab, like
day.
Fab could rap, but Lloyd Banks, like I said, Fab like a pretty girl, like get the girls. Lloyd is from the streets. It's like that gritty stuff. Like that's the type of hip. Like Lloyd gonna be chopping it up and dicing and talking some street thing that you can relate to, even though you probably not from the street or never been in the street, but you gonna relate to it.
Mm-hmm.
Fab gonna hit you with that slick talk, yeah, bag your chick and look at. But if it's head to head, I promise you, Lloyd Banks to chew his head off. In my opinion.
Yeah, Fab to me has always been like he was supposed to be what Memphis Bleak was supposed to be to Jay, in my opinion. Coming up, I felt like that.
Hold on, say it again. Hold on, run that back again.
I felt
that was
like
a ball.
that.
Run it back.
I felt like coming up, listening to Fab's music, that he was supposed to be what Jay wanted Memphis Bleak to be. You know what I mean? That's how I felt.
Now you might be right. Peace, Queen. How you doing? Now you might be right. But why you chime in though? Why you feel that way though?
Yo, wait. We got a question. Is Banks consistent though?
No, we know the reason though, but he's starting to get more consistent. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been seeing a lot of stuff on him. I think he on his way to come back. He might have dropped some mixtapes or something like that.
I was about to say, yeah, on the mixtape circuit, he was consistent, but not on the commercial side. Nah, he wasn't consistent because there was a lot of things in play for that to happen. You know what I mean?
It was too much beef going on and stuff like that. 50 couldn't focus on him. That's the thing. Once you sign to an artist, yo, if they still active, they ain't gonna be able to focus on you. Then
absolutely.
Once and I believe Banks lost his father and 50 didn't come to the funerals, a whole bunch. It's something personal. Like, you understand what I'm saying? And you gotta remember, if he under contract, we don't know the other side of it. He might 50. Everybody knew who 50 is.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. You ain't doing nothing. You got him in the headlock. You know.
Yeah, to call him lazy is kind of wild because at the end of the day, he could have recorded 500 songs. You know what I'm saying? But 50 probably was like, we're not putting them out. You know what I mean?
Word. So. And Lloyd Banks don't seem like he talk either. Do interviews.
All right, so then you want Lloyd Banks to come back over J. Cole?
Yeah, hell yeah, I do. And and like what I mean by like, I'm not checking for like, I never was checking for J. Cole albums, you know what I mean? And I'm not checking for Lloyd Banks album, but I do want to put out music, like, you know what I mean? Because I can respect his art. He really loved hip hop, yo. Like he really, because I could tell like just listening to him and how he like an architect with the bars. Like I'd be like, damn, how he say this and fit that in there like that? Mm-hmm. Like, you understand what I'm saying? So I want more people like that love it to be more seen, no matter if they old or new. You know what I mean?
All right. Well, look, Lloyd Banks just put out 3 projects last year.
They don't support it. They don't support it though. They don't support it though, man. That's the problem.
All fire, and we got J. Cole coming out with 1 new joint. Everybody, Halloween Havoc 6, the 6 of Swords by Lloyd Banks, AON 3, Despite My Mistakes, all fire. They all fire, and I think J. Cole could pull it off, but will he make a classic? I don't know. And this album is going to define his career because if he doesn't make one of them ones, he's going to be forever remembered as the man who got punched in the face, as Seek said, and ran away.
Ran away.
Yeah, they're
a year later when everybody
they're gonna frisbee that shit. They're gonna frisbee that shit. It was a real CD. They frisbee that shit. Then like because like I said, like we in a soft era, and I feel like we got to get back to the tough conversations, like and that come from any level. That come from the underground to the higher level. If people ain't trying to sharpen their steel and they pen, let them know that shit ain't it. That shit is not it, yo. Like, and I feel like everybody gonna get J. Cole a chance, but they're gonna let them know if it's not it.
All right. I'll say this. We will see February 6th, 26th. Before we getting this out, this is a fun first official live show. I want to thank
Word.
you watching on whatever channel you're watching on. Please make sure you hit the like button, comment, share the video, subscribe to whatever channel you're watching, and our
Mhm.
other too. Because, like I said, we are building the premier hip hop media network. Heritage Hip Hop, Hello Effect Podcast, DJ K1. So if you want somebody, if you're an artist looking to get on
Mhm.
our podcast is going to talk to you about real stuff, you got 3 of them right here. The Mike Council or our individual podcasts. Each one is different. We want you to
That's a
maximize in
fact.
front of you by showing your talent to everybody around you. Shout out to my brother Palaya in the building. Peace, bro. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? He threw me off, yo. That love is great. Love is real. That's what's up. If you want to know more about Heritage Hip Hop, go to heritagehiphop.com. I'm the person that not only studies who you are, I go into your marketing, your media platform promotion, and I get you out there. Come on, tell them about what you do and what you bring to the table.
Yeah, man, we got the mixtape show is my platform. Been around since 2011. Do interviews with the artists. You know, we chop it up with you. I do some production as well. I got my crew, my Boom Bap alumni crew. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the fellas. We're putting out some great hip hop on the underground scene for us. And similar to you, man, we just kind of want to get you playing together. We can literally walk you in from creating a project, getting the best mixing and mastering on the joints. I got a dope team of engineers. One of them has a Grammy for Lauryn Hill's debut solo album. He's my main go-to guy, and we can walk you out the door with tapes, cassettes, CDs,
Mm.
media run, all that, man. College radio. So we can literally get you from the ground up and let you walk out the door with a nice little project. Is what we do.
It's my turn. All right, I go by the name of Seek, representing the Hello Effect podcast. You know what I mean? What I do, I'm in the media space right now. I mean, I'm outside heavy, you know what I mean, networking with all types of people, interviewing legends, and just building a community with a whole bunch of indie artists, business owners. It's happening with the people, you know what I mean? And I'm just trying to kick down the door and not be a gatekeeper, trying to be very resourceful for people that do it every day like me, because I wake up every day and do this shit. That's why I said hip hop is my life. Like, you understand what I'm saying? So let's build together. Appreciate this conversation with you guys, man. And I can't wait. I'm excited for the next one, respectfully. And I appreciate everybody that was tapping in. And like Karev said, make sure you tap in, follow everybody, subscribe. Let's build this. Tell a friend, you're an indie artist, tap in. I'm on IG. The Hello Effect, THE.HELLO.EFFECT. And I do a whole bunch of other things. This happened.
There you go.
Before we got out of here, since we shout out people that make music, what's in your rotation? Give me the 3 album artists you listen to right now. Seek, you go first.
Damn, I knew he was gonna pick me first. To be honest with you, I got like a whole playlist that I made through Apple Music with a whole bunch of like artists from old and new, like legends and stuff like that. But like, since I'm in the media space, I listen to a whole bunch of indie artists. Like, if you go on my page, there's a bunch of fire indie artists, from rappers, R&B artists, dope producers. Like, shout out to Harmony. She got a bunch of dope artists that I build with. So that's the type of vibe I've been on. I've been on the underground, and I'm loving it. Like, you understand what I'm saying? When it comes to mainstream, like I said, I'm really not tapped in. But once somebody says, "Oh, is this person album out?" I'm gonna go check it out. But I'm not really checking for the top artists no more. I'm in my indie bag, like, respectfully.
Word up. Yeah, similar, man. I'm an indie guy, man. So three I'm listening to right now. It's a really dope crew up in Canada. They go by the name of Cold Camp. Their producer's name is Dirty Sample, and really dope collective, man. You check that out. They got a new album called Winter Dreams. That's really fly. On my promo side, me, my brother Lindor, and my other brother Travesty the Lazy MC, we got an album dropping on February 13th called The Chain Reaction. We just dropped the Cold Outside video a couple weeks ago, and you know, we pushing that. So that's a really dope album that you guys check out for. And I got my joint dropping soon too, man. Boom Bap Alumni. It's my producer's album. Got some.
That's what's up.
I got some killers on there. It's on with the pen, man. It's gonna be a really dope project that I think you should rock. But outside of that, H&L Associates is another. Oh no, Cut One and Bad Seed just dropped a new project that's really dope called The State Chronicles. It's a really dope project. Check that out, man. Really dope.
That's what's up.
In my rotation, I'm going with my boy Stress Rock, Taliban Ty. He got a new album coming out called Fat Kanye.
Oh, it's coming out? That's what's up. I'm gonna check that out. He was telling me about that when I interviewed him.
We're gonna see if he bipolar too, since he Kanye. What he bring. You know what I'm saying? But Fat Kanye, I'm looking. I listen to Bad Seed, and before we close out, the last indie artist I want to talk about is somebody I'm putting out myself with his family. Last week, New Jersey hip hop lost one of his greats. We lost Double S Shot Skills, the man who famously had a rap battle with with Big Daddy Kane at Little Shields and actually won. And Big Daddy Kane didn't rap and said, "Go support him." And this man not only gave his life to hip hop, he actually left hip hop to find God and return to it. And unfortunately, his life ended prematurely. And to honor my friend, February 14th, we have the Black Love Freestyle coming out. And that's in my rotation, supporting not only my friend, one of the best MCs, but my teacher. He is my brother. And Shot Skills, no matter how life goes out, I know you in a better place. And no matter where we are, I'm gonna shout your name forever. So shout out to Shot Skills, shout out to all the artists, shout out to my brethren on here, shout out to Harmony Equality. I love my sis Harmony Equality. Shout out to everybody in the comments. If you like what you're seeing, make sure you join the movement. Any final words, anybody?
Like, follow, subscribe, share. Like, follow, subscribe, share. And thank y'all for tuning in. You know what I mean? Appreciate all you great guys. Great conversation. I had fun. And like I said, I can't wait to our next one.
Word up. Yeah, man. Just everybody stay positive, man. You know what I'm saying? Look out for each other. You know what I'm saying? Look out for the culture. Look out for your community. Look out for your neighbor, man. We in crazy times right now. So this is the perfect time for community and the people to come together.
Whatever you do, remember this: we are God's people, which means we are His heritage. And if we make hip hop, His heritage is hip hop. So we are all important, not only to ourselves but to each other as well. Keep yourself accountable. Peace, and we out.
Real hip hop. Real hip hop. We here. Real hip hop.